Hello students, hope you are all preparing well for your UPSC examination. So in this video we are going to cover Science and Technology current affairs from July 2022 to March 2023. So let's start. The first topic is CRISPR-Cas9 technology or cluster regulatory interspaced short palindromic repeats, that is CRISPR full form. So CRISPR is a genetic sequence or a genetic code found in the bacteria to remember the virus that attacks them by taking the virus DNA into their own bacterial genome and gives protection or immunity when a specific virus tries to attack again. And Cas9 is a molecular scissors that cuts the unwanted DNA. So some important definitions are DNA. DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid. So it is a hereditary material in most of the living beings. Next is RNA. RNA is ribonucleic acid. It is a single-stranded nucleic acid. They are hereditary material in some viruses. So next is genes. So it is a specific section of DNA. It is involved in making RNA or protein. Next is genome. Genome is a house of DNA or genes. So molecular scissors is also called as restriction enzymes. So they cut the unwanted DNA. So the CRISPR-Cas9 method is used for the treatment of cancer, HIV, and Parkinson, genetic manipulation, etc. Next topic is space tourism. So it provides opportunities for normal people to travel in the space. So 3 companies have entered space tourism. They are Blue Origin, Virgin Galactica and SpaceX. So different types of space tourism include orbital tourism, suborbital tourism and moon tourism. As per the Federation Anti-Aeronautic International, which is a governing body for aeronautics and astronomical records, space starts at an altitude of 100 kilometers above the surface of the earth called the Kármán line. So at that point, the space doesn't support any flying objects. Next is initiatives of India towards the space tourism are, first is Gaganyaan mission and the other one is Indian National Space Promotion and Authorization Center in space. The next topic is National Anti-Doping Act of 2022. So here doping means consumption of certain prohibited substances like steroids, narcotics, etc. to improve their performance in the sports. So India is the 3rd highest country who uses doping. So to prohibit the doping in sports, National Anti-Doping Act of 2022 was passed by the Parliament. So another important concept of national doping testing laboratories is it was established with the aim to get permanently accredited by International Olympic Company and WADA, that is World Anti-Doping Agency, can do testing for the banned drugs in human sports. The next topic is Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle. So PSLV. It is also called the World Workhouse of ISRO. So it is the 3rd generation launch vehicle in India. It can take the load up to 1750 kilograms, that is kgs, to sun synchronous polar orbit, which is 600 kilometers altitude, and it has successfully launched many satellites in the orbit. It is a 4-stage launch vehicle where the first and third stages are solid and the second and fourth stages are liquid. So after reaching space, PSLV orbital experimental module, that is POEM, derives power from the solar panels and lithium ion battery. The next topic is James Webb Space Telescope. So some goals of this telescope is to search for the first galaxies or luminous objects from formed after the Big Bang, and to determine how galaxies have evolved observing the stars formation, etc. So James Webb Space Telescope is the NASA's infrared flagship observatory with the collaboration of the European Space Agency and the Canadian Space Agency. The next topic is Lux Zeppelin dark matter detector. So we have visible universe, which consists of Earth, Sun and other stars and galaxies, which is of only 5% of the universe, and the rest 95% is the mysterious invisible substance called the dark matter and the dark energy. The dark energy here repels gravity and doesn't interact with the electromagnetic force. So, to detect the dark energy, LZ detector was designed with the collaboration of scientists and institutions from US, UK, Portugal, and Korea. The next topic is pentaquarks and tetraquarks. So, quarks are the smallest elementary particles. The combination of the group of twos or threes form hadrons like protons and neutrons that make up atomic nuclei. The combination of 4 quarks and 5 quark particles are called tetraquark and pentaquarks respectively. So recently, the Large Hadron Collides beauty experiment has observed the new particles at the European Organization of Nuclear Research. The next topic is fiberization. So, fiberization is a process of connecting radio towers with each other via optical fiber cables. So, it provides additional bandwidth and backhaul support. So, India has 33% of towers fiberized. In the US, Japan, and China, it is about 80 to 90% fiberization. Next topic is TIHAN, that is Technology Innovation Hub on Autonomous Navigation. So it is a technological research hub on navigation launched by Ministry of Science and Technology. The first TIHAN hub was inaugurated in IIT Hyderabad. The next topic is cryptojacking. So, cryptojacking is a type of cyber attack where computing device is hacked for generating new crypto coins. So, it is very difficult to detect the hacker in this case. The next topic is battery certification and quality control. So, the fires in electric vehicle have increased in India especially. So, the central government formed a panel to formulate the procedures on battery certification and quality control. Other steps taken for the battery safety are the Bureau of Indian Standards formulated the performance standards for electric vehicles, batteries, and probe committees are formed to look into the issues of fire incidents, and reuse of electric vehicle batteries was launched. The next topic is report on accelerating access to genomics. So genome is a house of DNA and genes. So genomic technology is used for human genomics for medical purposes, agriculture, aquaculture, genomics, biological and medical research, etc. Recently, World Health Organization's Science Council has issued its first report. In that report, it stated that even though the cost of establishing the genomic technology is decreased, low-income countries are not encouraged in the field of accessing genomic technology. The next topic is Draft Drug Medical Devices and Cosmetics Bill 2022. So the main objective of the bill is to regulate the medical norms and support innovative drugs of Ayurveda, Siddha, Sova Rigpa, Unani and homeopathy. The next topic is monkeypox. So, monkeypox is a viral disease that spreads through the physical relation between men to men. So, it is a person to person transmission disease. So, many cases were found outside Africa. It is declared as an endemic one. So, here we have to learn the difference between endemic, epidemic, and pandemic diseases. So, If a disease is constantly present in the population or a region with low rate of spreading, then it is called endemic disease. If a disease is a sudden increase in cases in a large number, then it is called epidemic. And if there is a sudden increase in the cases across the several countries around the world, then it is called pandemic. Next topic is Africa's first malaria vaccine. So, malaria is the illness caused by the Plasmodium parasites through the bites of infected female Anopheles mosquitoes. So, according to the World Health Organization's World Malaria Report, in 2021 there were an estimated 241 million malaria cases and 6,27,000 malaria deaths in 2000. So, in India, 83% estimated cases are reported and 82% of malaria deaths have occurred in the entire Southeast Asia region. So, in Africa, the first malarial vaccination was introduced and it will spread to all over all the eligible endemic countries. The next topic is viruses in news. So, human papilloma virus. So, it is a sexually transmitted virus and causes cervical cancer. So, it is the second most common cancer of the women in India, and it can be prevented by providing vaccination to the pubertal girls. Next virus is Epstein-Barr virus, EBV. So, it is a cancer-causing virus and infects the neurons called neuron cells, and it can also cause brain cancer. Next virus is Marburg virus disease. So, MVB, it belongs to the same family of Ebola. It is transmitted through fruit bats. It is highly infectious and causes hemorrhagic fever. So, next topic is diseases in news. So, black fever. Black fever is caused by protozoan parasite disease spread by sandfly bites. So, in India, this disease is endemic in Bihar, Jharkhand, Uttar Pradesh, and West Bengal. Next is African swine fever. So, it is a deadly virus disease affecting pigs, wild boar. This disease cannot be transmitted from pigs to humans. It is a non-zoonotic disease. Next topic is bioplastics. So, bioplastics are derived from the sources such as sugars and starches and do not create toxic waste in their production. So, they are 100% degradable. Next topic is pop fame. So, it is a polychloropropanated fatty acid methyl ester. It is a fuel made from bacteria family called Streptomyces. Next topic is 5G spectrum auction. Spectrum means the band of frequencies related to radio waves. 5G spectrum of 10 bands was allocated to the mobile industries and other sectors for communication purposes. 5G spectrum has 3 different types of bands. The first one is low band. It has less than 1 gigahertz spectrum and it is essential to build coverage of thinly populated areas. Next is mid band. It ranges from 1 gigahertz to 6 gigahertz and it is ideal and can easily carry data while traveling significant distances. Next band is high band. It ranges from 24 gigahertz and higher and it delivers super fast speeds over short distances. The next topic is genomic surveillance. So, it is the process of constantly monitoring pathogens and analyzing the genetic similarities and differences to identify the danger variants. So, for genomic surveillance in India, some steps were taken. So, India's SARS-CoV-2 Genomic Consortium was established, and regional genomic sequencing laboratories and Indian Tuberculosis Genomic Surveillance Consortium was established. The next topic is small modular reactors. So these are the advanced nuclear reactors that have power capacity of up to 300 megawatts per unit. It is affordable and can promote sustainable development, and less fuel is consumed. The next topic is quantum key distribution. So, quantum key distribution is a secure communication technology that uses quantum physics. It is developed by the QNU Labs in Bangalore under Innovation for Defense Excellence IDEX. Next topic is draft guidelines on anonymization of data. So, it is a type of information sanitization whose aim is privacy protection. So, it is the process of removing personally identifiable information from data sets so that people whom the data describes remain anonymous. So, Ministry of Electronics and IT through e-governance standards and guidelines has released the draft guidelines on anonymization of data. Next topic is Smart India Hackathon 2022. So it is a nationwide initiative to provide a platform for a class 6th to 12th and college growing students to solve some of the pressing problems we face in our daily lives. Next topic is ITU's Regional Standardization Forum. So ITU is International Telecommunication Unions. So here, ITU is the United Nations Specialized Agency for Information and Communication Technologies, and RSF, that is Regional Standardization Forum, is a platform for exchanging the ideas, discussing standardized topics like sustainable digital transformation, harnessing technologies for digital and financial inclusions in emerging markets. So recently, Ministry of Communications has hosted International Telecommunications Union RSF for Asia and Oceania regions. Next topic is hydrogen fuel cell bus. So hydrogen fuel cells is a device that converts hydrogen and air into electricity, heat and water. So it is first indigenously developed hydrogen fuel cell bus, and it was jointly developed by Council of Scientific, Industrial and Research and private firms KPIT Technologies Limited. Next topic is Roshini. So Roshini is India's first saline water lantern. So it gives power to LED lamps by generating power using seawater as electrolyte. The next topic is small satellite launch vehicle. So it is a 3-stage all solid vehicle which can carry up to 500 kg satellite into low earth orbit of 500 kilometers. So recently a satellite sent through SSLV failed as it was injected into wrong elliptical orbit. The next topic is observatory to monitor space. So a space sector startup called Digantara was set up, and it is India's first commercial space situational awareness observatory in Garhwal region of Uttarakhand. So, space situational awareness refers to the knowledge of space environment, assessment of any threats to space activities, etc. So, ISRO also have SSA, that is Space Situational Awareness Control Center, called NETRA. NETRA is Network for Space Objects Tracking and Analysis. So NETRA is the space ISRO's control center for space situational awareness. So it will detect the debris and other hazards to Indian satellites. So US and India have also signed the Space Situational Awareness Agreement. The next topic is Jupiter. Jupiter is the fifth planet from the Sun and the largest planet. It has 79 moons and the Saturn has 82 moons. The next topic is NASA postpones launch of Artemis 1 mission. So Artemis mission aims to explore the moon with objective of getting humans on lunar surface. So Chandrayaan 3 of India, Pathfinder lunar orbiter of Korea, Luna 25 of Russia, SLIM of Japan are some of the lunar missions with the same objective. The next topic is Earth records shortest day. So 29th July 2022 has recorded the shortest day. So some researchers believe that it was due to the Chandler wobble. So Chandler wobble is means the change in the spin of the earth on its axis. The next topic is Betelgeuse. So it is the dying star and is in the final stages of stellar evolution. Researchers believe that this Betelgeuse star has underwent enormous surface mass ejection where it releases 400 trillion times more mass by expelling large amount of plasma and magnetic flux. The next topic is exoplanets, exomoons. So the planets which orbit around the stars other than sun are called exoplanets, and the natural satellites that revolve around the exoplanets are called exomoons. So 5,000 exoplanets were traced by several telescopes, and to trace exomoons, Indian Institute of Astrophysics have developed a model to trace exomoons with the help of James Webb Space Telescope. So it is NASA's largest, this James Webb Telescope was the NASA's largest and most powerful telescope. So it is going to trace this exomoons. Next topic is PEN plus strategy. So Africa has adopted package of essential non-communicable diseases intervention, that is PEN plus strategy, to decentralize primary health services such as type 1 diabetes, rheumatic heart disease and sickle cell disease. The next topic is visceral leishmaniasis or Kala Azar. So government aims to eliminate Kala Azar by 2023. Kala Azar is also called black fever. So it is caused by the protozoa parasite of Leishmania genus and spread by sandfly bites. So it is a non-tropical disease and it is the second deadliest parasite disease caused in the world after malaria. So it is endemic in Bihar, Jharkhand, Uttar Pradesh and West Bengal. It affects spleen, liver and bone marrow. The next topic is tomato flu or tomato fever. So it is caused by Coxsackie virus A16 and leads to fever, joint pains and red tomato rashes. So it was reported in Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Haryana and Odisha. So till now there was no specific treatment or vaccination available for this tomato flu. Next topic is Langia henipavirus, LAYV. So it is a zoonotic virus which can spread from animals to humans. It is detected in domestic goats and dogs and it causes fever, fatigue, cough, loss of appetite and renal and liver failure in humans. Next is lumpy skin disease. So it is caused by Capripox virus and over 57,000 cattle were killed across India due to lumpy skin disease. It is not a zoonotic disease. That means it cannot spread from animals to humans. So recently lumpy Provac Ind vaccine has been developed by Indian Council of Agricultural Research. Next topic is battery energy storage. So many of us use phones, laptops, electric vehicles, cameras, etc. So to use those for a longer period, better energy storage batteries are needed, and that has led to the advanced cell chemistry ACC battery storage. So the advanced cell chemistry batteries use the advanced technology that can store electric energy either as electrochemical or as a chemical energy and convert it back to the electric energy as and when required. So recently Niti Aayog has released a report on battery energy storage called Advanced Chemistry Cell Energy Storage in India report. Next topic is non-communicable diseases. So these diseases will be for a long duration and are also called as chronic diseases. Cancer, cardiovascular diseases, chronic respiratory diseases, and diabetes are the examples of non communicable diseases. So, as per the World Health Organization report called Invisible Numbers, the true scale of non communicable diseases stated that non communicable disease led to 66% of deaths in India in 2019. So, some initiatives taken by the government to prevent the non communicable diseases are: first is National Program for Prevention and Control of Cancer, Diabetes, Cardiovascular Diseases, and Stroke. Next is Ayushman Bharat Health Wellness Center Scheme. Next is Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana to reduce the indoor air pollution. And Food Safety and Standards Authorization of India has banned the sales and advertisement of junk foods in schools, canteens, and within 50 meters around school campuses. And FSSI has also launched Eat Right India movement. And also government is also promoting activities like yoga to address the risk of cardiovascular diseases. The next topic is cloning. Cloning is the process of producing the duplicate of the biological entity with the same genes, cells, tissues, etc. But even after building an organism by introducing the same genes of the original one, due to the environmental factors, their physical features might not be the same as that of the original one. So, this method can be used for conserving rare and endangered species. So, recently, China has successfully cloned a wild Arctic wolf, which is a native to the high Arctic tundra of Canada's Queen Elizabeth Islands. The next topic is XR technology startups. So, XR means extended reality. So, it is a collective term for the virtual reality, mixed reality, and augmented reality. So, because of the 3D images and more concise structures obtained in the virtual, mixed, and augmented reality, this extended reality technology can be helpful to train surgeons in medicine field and to describe about the product in businesses and to make the virtual trip to some locations. So, to accelerate the XR technology startups in India, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology Startup Hub and Meta have collaborated to accelerate the XR technology startups in India. The next topic is quantum network. So, it is also known as quantum internet, and it is the internet that makes use of the properties of photons to transmit the data in the most secure manner. IIT Madras has become the first Indian institute to join IBM Quantum Network. So, this network aims to develop quantum computing skills development and research in India. The next topic is India's first lithium cell plant. So, India's first lithium cell plant manufacturing facility will be launched in Tirupati, which is in Andhra Pradesh, and lithium cells are used for mobile phones, hearable, and wearable devices. So, India's largest lithium battery plant is in Gujarat. So, it produces batteries for automobiles and energy storage applications. The next topic is chimeric antigen receptor T, that is CAR T cell therapy. So, in this therapy, the affected person's white blood cells, one of the white blood cells called T cells, are modified by introducing genes to identify and fight against some type of cancer cells. So, this process is done only once to a patient. So, it takes short time and can be recovered more rapidly. So, this CAR T therapy was indigenously developed by IIT Bombay and Tata Memorial Center and was tested on patients. So, this research is funded under the Nation Biopharma Mission by Biotechnology Industry Research Assistance Council, BIRAC. So, the next topic is Incovac. So, it is the world's first intranasal vaccine for COVID-19 and it is developed by the Bharat Biotech. So, this vaccine is given through the nose. Next topic is Sarvavac. Sarvavac is a vaccine indigenously developed by India for the cervical cancer. So in this type of cancer, the cancer cells develop in the lower part of uterus that connects the vagina. So it is caused by HPV virus, which is transmitted sexually. So the Cervavac is also called as quadrivalent human papilloma virus vaccine, was developed by the Serum Institute of India, supported by the Biotechnology Industry Research Assistance Council, that is BIRAC, and Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. The next topic is Studentship Program for Ayurveda Research KEN program, that is PAC program. So this program supports the research ideas of young undergraduate students in Ayurveda. The next topic is NAVIC, Navigation with Indian Constellation. So it is developed by ISRO, and it was earlier known as IRNSS, that is Indian Regional Navigation Satellite System. So there are 4 navigation satellite systems in the world. They are GPS from USA, GLONASS from Russia, Galileo from European Union, and BDOE from China. So in addition, there are 2 regional satellites navigation systems. They are India, from India it is NAVIC, and from Japan it is QZSS. The next topic is inflatable aerodynamic decelerator. So many space missions failed due to the improper landing on moon and other planets, as they could not overcome the acceleration suddenly to land. So a new technology was introduced to decelerate an object descending through atmosphere. So that technology is called inflatable aerodynamic decelerator. So it is made of Kevlar fabric coated with polychloroprene. So it has high tensile strength, toughness, thermal stability, etc. So this technology is going to be introduced in Venus and Mars missions. The next topic is Mars Oxygen In Situ Resource Utilization Experiment, that is MOXIE. So MOXIE produces oxygen like a tree does. So it inhales carbon dioxide and produces oxygen. As Mars contained approximately 96% of carbon dioxide, MOXIE was sent with NASA's Perseverance rover. So MOXIE was developed by MIT Institute. The next topic is Double Asteroid Redirection Test DART mission. So DART mission has crashed an asteroid that was coming to the Earth using kinetic impactor technology. So by using kinetic impactor technology, the asteroid which is coming was redirected. Next topic is Nobel Prize in Chemistry 2022. So Corolin R. Bertozzi from USA, Morten Meldal from Denmark, and K. Barry Sharpless from USA were awarded Nobel Prize for their development in the click chemistry and bioorthogonal chemistry. Click chemistry is a branch of science in which the molecular building blocks break together quickly and efficiently. And a copper catalyzed acid alkyl cycloaddition reaction is an example of click chemistry and is now widely used in the medical chemistry. Next is K. Barry Sharpless and Morten Meldal have laid the foundations of click chemistry. Corolin Bertozzi developed the click reactions that work inside the living organisms to map the important biomolecules on the surface of the cells called glycans. So the two concepts called the click chemistry and the biochemistry contribute for the development of antibiotics like anti-cancer agents, antimicrobials, herbicides, photostabilizers, etc., and can map the complex biological processes like DNA, and it has helped in improved targeting of cancer pharmaceuticals. The next topic is Nobel Prize in Physics 2022. So Nobel Prize was given to Alain Aspect from France, John F. Clauser from USA, and Anton Zeilinger from Austria. So they were awarded for their experiments with the entangled photons, establishing the violation of Bell inequalities and pioneering quantum information science. Thus, these experiments have established a new foundation in the quantum mechanics. The next topic is Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine 2022. So, Swedish geneticists Svante Pabo was awarded Nobel Prize for his discoveries of extinct hominins and human evolution. His research gave rise to a new scientific discipline for the study and analysis of genes of ancient or extinct organisms called paleogenomics. The next topic is One Health. So, the term One Health recognizes the interconnection between the health of humans, animals, plants, and the environment. One Health Joint Plan of Action was launched by 4 agencies comprising of UN Food and Agriculture Organization, UN Environment Program, World Health Organization, World Organization for Animal Health. The One Health Joint Action Plan aims at mitigating the health challenges at the global, regional, and the country level. The global initiatives for the One Health program is the Pilansberg Resolution 2001, One World, One Health Program, National Framework for One Health 2022. The steps taken by India to implement the One Health approach is collaboration at the national and state levels to combat specific disasters in animals, institutional collaborations like collaboration of Indian Council of Medical Research and Indian Council of Agriculture Research to control disease outbreaks, and One Health Support Unit initiated by the Department of Animal Husbandry and Dairying to develop a national One Health framework, and the National Mission on Biodiversity and Human Well-beings, and the last one is One Health Projects, and the other one is Regional One Health Initiative. So all these are the initiatives taken by India to promote One Health. The next topic is flex fuels. So Ministry of Road Transport and Highways has launched the first of its kind pilot project of flex fuels, strong hybrid electric vehicles in India. So these vehicles can run on ethanol or methanol blended petrol. Next topic is Mars Orbiter Mission, MOM. So it is an Indian Mars Orbiter mission. So it was launched in 2013 and was successfully inserted into the Mars orbit, and it's in its first attempt itself. And this mission has made India the first Asian country and the fourth in the world to reach Mars planet. So this mission has given the information about the composition of several gases in Mars exosphere. It has photographed inside view of one of the natural satellites of Mars, and the MOM team has won the US-based National Space Society's Space Pioneers Award for Science and Engineering category in 2015, and Indira Gandhi Prize for Peace, Disarmament and Development is awarded to the ISRO for its significant contributions of MOM mission. And other MOM missions are Perseverance mission of USA, Hope mission of UAE, Tianwen-1 of China, Mars Moon Exploration mission of Japan. The next topic is commercial 5G service. So government has launched commercial 5G service. It can transform businesses by improving operations, customer experience, employee efficiency, etc. So in India, 13 cities were chosen to implement 5G commercial service. The next topic is the Global Lighthouse Network. So it is a community of over 100 manufacturers that are showing leadership in applying fourth industrial revolution technologies like artificial intelligence, 3D printing and big data analytics. 3 factories from India were added to the Global Lighthouse Network. The next topic is LVM3M2. So it is a mission it is a first commercial satellite mission of the New Space India Limited, which is a branch under the Department of Space. So here LVM3M2 mission launch vehicle is a 3-stage launch vehicle consisting of cryptogenic upper stage, solid rocket boosters and core liquid stage. It has carrying capacity of 8 tons to the low Earth orbit and 4 tons to the geotransfer orbit. It has launched Chandrayaan-2 and also will launch Gaganyaan, Chandrayaan-3 and Aditya L1 missions as well in future. The next topic is Sampurnanand Optical Telescope. So this telescope is used for the optical observations of comets, occultation by planets and asteroids, star forming regions and star clusters, etc. So it has discovered the rings of Uranus, Saturn and Neptune and first detected optical afterglows of gamma rays, bursts and microlensing event, discovery of quakes in various stars, etc. So this telescope has completed 50 years of its operation. The next topic is sodium content on moon surface. So Chandrayaan 2 has mapped the global distribution of sodium on the moon's surface. The next topic is tidal disruption events, TDES. So when a star and black hole gets close to each other due to the gravitational force, a part of the star elongates and surrounds the black hole. At that time, enormous heat is generated and creates large amount of flashlight. So this light can be seen by us even we are some million light years away. The next topic is gamma ray burst. So gamma ray burst is the most powerful explosion ever seen since Big Bang. Scientists are thinking that this burst have occurred due to the massive star explosion in the supernova. The next topic is partial solar eclipse. So when a moon gets in between Earth and Sun, then moon casts a shadow over the Earth. Solar eclipse occur only at a new moon phase. So there are different types of solar eclipse. So they are the total solar eclipse. The total solar eclipse occurs when the moon completely passes between Sun and Earth, blocking the surface of the Sun. The next one is partial solar eclipse. So it occurs when the moon, Earth and Sun are not in a straight line, only a part of the Sun is covered. And the third one is annular solar eclipse. So if a solar eclipse occurs when the moon is in the farthest position from the Earth, it is called annular solar eclipse. So in this type, the solar eclipse looks like a ring around the moon. The next type is hybrid solar eclipse. So a solar eclipse can shift between annular and total solar eclipse as the Earth's surface is curved. So that type of solar eclipse is called a hybrid solar eclipse. The next topic is genetically modified mustard. So Genetic Engineering Appraisal Committee, GEAC, is the apex biotech regulatory body in India under the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. GEAC has recommended to release the transgenic hybrid mustard called Dhara Mustard Hybrid 11, that is DMH11. The next topic is World Health Organization releases the Global TB Report 2022. So as per the report, TB deaths has increased between 2019 and 21. India has the highest count with 28% of TB cases. The next topic is First ever fungal priority pathogen list, FPPL. So WHO has released the first ever fungal priority pathogens list. So this list includes 19 fungi which are categorized as critical, high and medium priority. So critical group includes Cryptococcus neotomus, Candida auris, Aspergillus fumigatus and Candida albicans. And high group includes Nacosimocytes glabrata, Histoplasa spp, Eumycetomia, causative agents, Mucorales, Fusarium spp, Candida tropicalis and Candida parasilosis. So medium group includes Scindasporium spp, Limentospora prophylicans, Coccidioides spp and Pichia, Candida cruciale, Thalaromyces marili and all these things. So these are all the 19 fungal pathogens that are a major threat to the public health. The next is oral rehydration solution. So in 2002, Dr. Dilip Mahalanobis has invented ORS for emergency use for diarrheal diseases. So Dr. Dilip Mahalanobis, along with the Dr. Uh, Nathaniel, has discovered along with this doctor, were awarded Pollen Prize by Columbia University for this discovery of ORS. The next topic is Athletic Biological Passport, ABP. So it is an anti-doping tool that monitors selected biological variables over time to reveal the effects of the doping. Next topic is Indian Biological Data Center. So it was inaugurated at Faridabad in Haryana. It stores all the data related to all the life sciences. So the digitized data will be stored on a 4 petabyte supercomputer called Brahm. So it is supported by the Department of Biotechnology. The next topic is private sector participation in space sector. So Vikram S rocket was India's first privately built rocket. It was built by Hyderabad-based Skyroot Aerospace Company and it was launched with the support of ISRO and InSpace. The next topic is Artemis 1. So it is the first integrated mission of NASA for deep space exploration system. The next topic is Global Vaccination Market Report 2022. So it was released by World Health Organization. The next topic is global participation on artificial intelligence, AI. So it is an international and multi-stakeholder initiative to guide the responsible development and use the artificial intelligence consistent with human rights, fundamental freedom and shared democratic values. So it was launched in 2020 and consists of 25 member countries. So India is going to chair the global partnership on artificial intelligence from France. The next topic is Yotta D1. So it is India's biggest data center built at Greater Noida. So data center is the dedicated space within the centralized location where computing and networking equipment is centralized for the purpose of collecting, storing, processing, distributing or allowing access to the large amount of data. The next topic is OceanSat Earth Observation Satellite EOS. So it is a third generation satellite designed and developed for ocean studies. So before OceanSat 1 and OceanSat OceanSat 3, OceanSat 1 and OceanSat 2 were launched. The next topic is SARAS telescope. So its full form is Shaped Antenna Measurement of Background Radio Spectrum, SARAS 3 telescope. So it is a precision radio telescope to detect the extremely faint radio wave signals from the cosmic dawn. If a luminous galaxies are formed 200 million years after the Big Bang, then it is called as cosmic dawn. So this telescope is used to detect the extremely faint radio wave signals from the cosmic dawn. So it is indigenously designed and built at the Raman Research Institute and is deployed over Dandi Gahanalli Lake and Sharavati backwaters in Karnataka. The next topic is coronal holes. So coronal holes are the dark region on the sun's surface through which the fast solar wind gushes out into the space. So these holes can cause the solar storms on the earth as they release a complex stream of solar winds. So when these solar winds interact with the earth's magnetic field, it causes geomagnetic storms. The next topic is leap second. So leap second is the second inserted in the international clocks to align universal coordinated time with the Earth's tracking universe time. So the General Conference on Weights and Measures, which is a supreme authority of the International Bureau of Weights and Measures, has passed a resolution to put an end to the leap second from 2035. The next topic is hydrogen internal combustion engine. So Rolls-Royce was successfully tested with hydrogen powered jet engine to know whether the hydrogen fuel can safely and efficiently deliver the power for small to mid-size aircraft. So it contains hydrogen internal combustion engine and uses hydrogen as it is not same as the hydrogen fuel cells which is used in the electric vehicles. The next topic is small modular reactors. In 2020, Russia's academic Lomonosov built the world's first floating nuclear power plant. The next topic is guidelines for uplinking and downlinking the satellites television channels in India 2022. So, if the communication going from a satellite to the ground, then it is called downlinking. And if a communication is going from ground to satellite, then it is called uplinking. So, Cabinet has revised the guidelines for satellite television channels after a period of 11 years. So, under this guideline, Center has asked to telecast the content under the content in the national or public interest for 30 minutes every day. Next topic is nuclear fusion. So, it is the process by which two light atomic nuclei combine to form a single heavier one while releasing massive amount of energy. Nuclear fusion creates a nuclear reaction that generates more energy than it consumes. So recently, in the fusion experiment using lasers, the scientists at Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory in California achieved a net energy gain for the first time. The next topic is National Geospatial Policy 2022. So, geospatial data is the description of events or occurrences in the location or near the Earth's surface. So, strengthening of the geospatial sector is very important for the national development. So, Ministry of Science and Technology has notified the Citizen-Centric National Geospatial Policy 2022. The next topic is space sustainability. So it refers to the to ensuring that all the humanity can continue to use outer space for peaceful purposes and socio-economic benefit now and in the long term. So recently, United Nations Office of Outer Space Affairs and the government of Austria organized World Space Forum in 2022 with the theme Sustainability in Space for Sustainability on Earth. The next topic is Acharya Jagadish Chandra Bose, J.C. Bose. So he is called the father of radio science. He was the Indian physicist and the plant physiologist. He proved that plants have life and feel pleasure and pain. So using crystallograph, he proved that plants have life. He also wrote that plants grow more quickly when exposed to nice music and gentle whispers and they grow poorly when exposed to harsh music and loud speech. So he also mentioned that plants become depressed when exposed to polluted air and darkening skies. So he was also a pioneer in the research of millimeter waves. He also developed the world's first wireless communication link at 5 mm wavelength using a spark transmitter and a spiral coherer as a receiver. His major works in biology involve response in the living and non-living and the nervous mechanism of plants. So he was the first science fiction writer in Bengali language. Niruddeshar Kahani and the story of the Mission 1 were the first science fiction works in Bengali. He also taught great minds like Satyendranath Bose, where the boson particle was named after the Satyendranath Bose itself. And J.C. Bose also taught Meghanand Saha, T.C. Mahalanobis, etc., who went to become the famous scientists of India. So recently, Ministry of Culture has organized the international conference on the occasion of 164th birth anniversary of the Indian scientist Jagadish Chandra Bose. The next topic is Space Tech Innovation Network. So it is India's first dedicated platform for innovation, curation and venture development for the space entrepreneurial ecosystem. So ISRO has signed Memorandum of Understanding with Social Alpha in launch to spin. The next topic is Surface Water and Ocean Topography Mission or SWOT mission. So it is the first satellite mission that will measure the height of the water in freshwater bodies and ocean on more than 90% of the Earth's surface. So SWOT mission will cover the entire Earth's surface between 78 degrees south and 78 degrees north latitude at least once every 21 days. So this SWOT mission is a collaborative effort of the NASA and the French. So SWOT mission is a collaborative effort of NASA and French. So French Space Agency along with the contributions from Canada and US space agencies. The next topic is Perseverance mission. So this mission is a part of Mars exploration program. It is sent to Mars by NASA. Next topic is Artemis 1 lunar mission. So it is the first integrated test of NASA's deep space exploration system. The spacecraft built for crew members in this mission is called Orion. So Orion has performed a new landing technique called skip entry to reduce the force of gravitation, and they landed safely. So Artemis 1 demonstrates that Orion's heat shield can withstand the high speed and high heat conditions while returning through the Earth's atmosphere. And other moon exploration missions are Chandrayaan 1 was launched by ISRO, Luna 2 was the first spacecraft to land on the moon by the USSR, and Apollo 11 was the first humans to land on the moon by USA. The next topic is gamma ray bursts, GRB. So gamma ray bursts are flashes of high energy radiation arising from energetic cosmic explosions. The next topic is GLASS report 2022. So GLASS full form is Global Antimicrobial Resistance and Use Surveillance System. So GLASS report is released by World Health Organization and is launched in 2015. So GLASS is an antimicrobial resistance, provides a standardized approach to the collection, analysis and sharing of the antimicrobial resistance data by the countries. The next topic is World Malaria Report 2022 released by WHO. So, as per the report, there were estimated 247 million cases and 6,19,000 malaria deaths globally in 2021. India has 79% cases and 83% of all malaria deaths occurred due to Southeast Asian regions. The next topic is winning over mothers with hepatitis B. So hepatitis B disease is caused by hepatitis B virus and can lead to the death due to cirrhosis or liver cancer. So it can also be transmitted from mother to child. So to raise awareness, Institute of Liver and Biliary Sciences and the Delhi government has launched a yellow ribbon campaign to increase public awareness about the viral hepatitis by appointing 100 mothers with hepatitis B as ambassadors and educators. The next topic is HIV infection rate declines by 46% between 2010 and 2021 by NACO. So NACO is National AIDS Control Organization under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. So it acts as a nodal agency for National AIDS Control Program. So as per the NACO, 46% of infection rate was decreased between 2010 and 2021, and AIDS related deaths are declined by 70%. So initiatives that are taken by India to reduce this HIV is, first is National Digital Repository. So it is a digital hub where all resource materials related to HIV and AIDS will be available for the common public. Next is National Data Hub of NACO. So it is a central digital repository for the key reports, documents and all approved data of NACO for internal use. The next one is Ab Nahi Chalega campaign to eliminate the HIV related stigma and discrimination. So HIV virus weakens a person's immune system, and at present there is no cure for HIV, but with the proper medical care it can be controlled from leading to AIDS. The next topic is tuberculosis research finding trends 2005 to 2021 report. So, TB Research Funding Trends report is released by Treatment Action Group and Stop TB Partnership. The next topic is PathoDetect Kit. So, PathoDetect Kit can detect tuberculosis and other multi-drug resistance with a single test. So it is a low it is of low cost, and it do not require special infrastructure for operations. So it is developed by the Pune based MyLab. The next topic is ethylene glycol. So it is a colorless and odorless alcoholic compound mostly used for the hydraulic brake fluids, stamp pad inks, ballpoint pens, paints, cosmetics, plastics, etc. So these ethylene glycol and diethylene glycol are illegally used as solvents in the liquid drugs to cut the cost. So Department of Chemicals and Petrochemicals issued a Gazette in notification titled Ethylene Glycol Quality Control Order 2022 to encounter the usage of ethylene glycol in the pharmaceuticals. The next topic is scientific publication in India. So, as per the National Science Foundation, Science and Engineering Indicators 2022 report, India's global ranking in scientific publication is third rank. The next topic is Community Innovator Fellowship. So, this program is an initiative of Atal Innovation Mission. So, the Community Innovator Fellow is an individual with an entrepreneurial mindset with an idea to solve the community challenge through his or her enterprise. The next topic is She STEM. So, it is an annual event to celebrate women in the fields of science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and sustainability. She STEM program was organized by Embassy of Sweden in India in partnership with Atal Innovation Mission, Niti Aayog, and German Center of Innovation and Research. The next topic is DigiYatra. So it is a contactless, seamless processing of passengers at airport based on facial recognition technology. So it is launched by the Ministry of Civil Aviation in 3 airports in the country. The next topic is online gaming. So online games refers to the games that are played over some form of computers network. So India's online gaming industry is expected to be worth of 15,500 crores by 2023. So Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology has become the nodal ministry for these online gamings. Next topic is Stay Safe Online campaign and G20 Digital Innovation Alliance launched by Ministry of Information and Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. So, Stay Safe Online campaign was launched to raise awareness among citizens to stay safe in the online world due to the widespread use of social media platforms and rapid digital payments. G20 Digital Innovation Alliance was launched with the objective to identify, recognize, and enable the adoption of innovative and impactful digital technologies developed by startups of G20 nations as well as United non-member nations. The next topic is India Internet Governance Forum, IGF 2022. So Indian Governance Forum is an initiative associated with the United Nations Internet Governance Forum to discuss public policy issues related to the internet. The next topic is Project Vani. So it aims to build artificial intelligence based language model that can understand diverse Indian languages and dialects. Google India and Indian Institute of Science has teamed up for this initiative. The next topic is Asia's first drone delivery hub. So it aims to deliver important supplies like drugs, diagnostic samples, vaccines quickly and safely to different regions of the state using dedicated drone delivery network. Meghalaya government along with the Tech Eagle startup will work on this project. Next topic is 2 Africa Pearls. So 2 Africa Pearls is one of the world's longest subsea cable systems that will connect the countries in Africa, Asia and Europe. This connectivity will improve the broadband internet connectivity in India. Next topic is fourth industrial revolution, industry 4.0. So fourth industrial revolution is a combination of technologies that are driving change in the society. It is a fusion of technologies like artificial intelligence, internet of things, robotics, big data, etc. So India's first fourth industrial revolution center on healthcare life sciences will be set up in the Hyderabad with the collaboration of World Economic Forum. The next topic is generative artificial intelligence. So, it is a type of artificial intelligence system capable of generating text, images, or other media in response to prompts. So, it can create things such as pictures, audio, writing samples, 3D printers, etc. So, OpenAI's ChatGPT, Google's Bard AI, DALL-E, Codex, GPT-3, etc. are popular generative artificial intelligence programs. So, the tech companies around the world are harnessing generative artificial intelligence for various cases. Next topic is National Green Hydrogen Mission. So, this mission aims to generate 5 million megatons of green hydrogen by 2030. So, it is launched under the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. The next topic is trans fat. So, trans fat or trans fatty acids are the unsaturated fatty acids that come from natural or industrial sources. So, naturally occurring trans fats can be found in the cows and sheep. Industrial trans fats are used in food industry and for good taste, better texture, and longer shelf life. So, these are partially hydrogenated oils that remain solid at room temperatures. So, these can increase the risk of heart attack and stroke. So, recently, World Health Organization has released a report titled Countdown to 2023 World WHO report on global trans fat elimination 2022. So, as per this report, mandatory limits or ban on trans fat is effective in 60 countries, and in 2022 India, Oman and Uruguay implemented the best practice of trans fatty acid policies. The next topic is neglected tropical diseases. So, neglected tropical diseases are the diverse 20 conditions that are mainly prevalent in the tropical areas. They are neglected because they are almost absent from the global health agenda. So recently World Health Organization has released global report on neglected tropical disease 2023. So as per this report, 16 countries have 80% burden of this global neglected tropical diseases. So more than 1 billion people are treated for neglected tropical diseases between 2016 and 19, and 47 countries have eliminated at least one neglected tropical disease by December 2022. So in 2021 also 25% fewer people needed treatments against these neglected tropical diseases than in 2010. 1.65 billion people require treatment for at least one neglected tropical disease as per the World Health Organization's report. The next topic is Large Hadron Collider. So it is the world's largest and most powerful particle accelerator. So it has discovered Higgs boson and God particle, which is fundamental force carrying particle in Higgs field, responsible for granting other particles their mass. So Higgs boson particle was discovered in 2012. The next topic is SMART program. So SMART program full form is Scope for Mainstreaming Ayurveda Research in Teaching Professionals program. So SMART program aims to boost scientific research and in iron deficiency, anemia, obesity, etc. through the Ayurvedic colleges and hospitals. So it is launched under the Ministry of Ayurveda. The next topic is Digital India Awards, DIA. So these awards are given to encourage and honor innovative digital solutions, exemplary initiatives by various government entities. So ENAM, which is Unified National Portal for Agricultural Commodities Trading, and E-Vicheshna, Vivechna app, which helps in crime investigation, and Mine Mitra, which approves mining plan online, and Dware Sarkar, which provides service delivery and welfare schemes at people's doorstep. All these are the four digital apps awarded under the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. The next topic is quantum coherence. So it is the ability of the quantums to remain in its entanglement or and superposition during interactions. So a team of international scientists made it possible of retaining quantum coherence of quantum dot spins qubits. So quantum dots are used in the photoconductors and photodetectors, biomedical and environmental applications, LEDs and display applications. The next topic is Bar OS. So it is an Android open source project with no Google apps or services. So it is developed by Janke Operations Private Limited and incubated at IIT Madras. The next topic is solitary wave. So solitary waves are the distinct electric field fluctuations that follow constant amplitude phase relations. So Indian scientists have reported the first evidence of the solitary waves in Mars magnetosphere with the help of the data recorded by the MAVEN, that is Mars Atmosphere and Volatile Evolution spacecraft by NASA. So the next topic is C by 2022 E3 ZTF comet. So it is discovered by the USA's Palomar Observatory. So this comet is going to appear for the first time in 50,000 years. The next topic is RR Lyrae stars. So RR Lyrae stars are known as for their fluctuating brightness and is helpful in measuring the distances. So in a spherical cloud surrounding the galaxies called Milky Way stellar halo, more than 200 RR Lyrae stars are discovered. The next topic is immune imprinting. So it is a tendency of the body to repeat its immune response based on the memory of the first infection through infection or vaccination. So recently scientists have found that immune imprinting will be less effective if the booster dose is given to the body. Next topic is lithium deposits in India. Geological Survey of India has discovered the first lithium deposits in Salal Haimana area of Rezi district of Jammu and Kashmir. The next topic is NASA ISRO synthetic aperture radar satellite. So its main aim is to map the entire globe in 12 days and provide spatially and temporally consistent data for understanding changes in the Earth's ecosystem, ice mass, etc. So it will use L-band and S-band radar instruments. The next topic is WHO's pandemic treaty. So WHO want to introduce the pandemic treaty with two major international initiatives. The first initiative involves revising the international health regulations to improve the global health alerts, speed and efficiency. And the second initiative involves negotiating new pandemics treaty to provide a more information which is efficient and equitable response to pandemics in the future. The next topic is Small Satellite Launch Vehicle, SSLV. So it is a 3-stage launch vehicle and is capable of launching mini, micro or nano satellites of 10 to 500 kg mass up to 500 kilometers orbit. The next topic is world's first 3D printed rocket engine. So Agnikul Cosmos, a space tech startup incubated in IIT Madras, has successfully conducted the flight acceptance test for its 3D printed rocket engine Agnilet. The next topic is International IP Index. So it is released by US Chambers of Commerce. So it evaluates protection of intellectual property rights in 55 of the world's leading economies. So India was ranked 42 out of 55 countries and US has topped the index. The next topic is micro LEDs display. So micro LED display comprise several microscopic LEDs which self-illuminate per display pixels just like the original LED panel does. The next topic is um, large language models. So these assist researchers in the subfield of artificial intelligence. So these are used to provide the information from the scratch, uh, that it will also help in writing essays and composing social media posts. The next topic is Aadhaar Mitra. So UIDAI has launched its chat box called Aadhaar Mitra. So it provides information about most Aadhaar services like Aadhaar centers, Aadhaar enrollments or update status, etc. Next is Wolf 1069b. So Wolf 1069b is an exoplanet that is orbiting around the red dwarf star called Wolf 1069. So here red dwarf stars have a very low mass and are referred as coolest stars. The next topic is Jupiter moons. So Jupiter has 92 moons and beats the Saturn with the most number of moons. So four largest moons of Jupiter are Io, Europa, Ganymede, Callisto. So Io is the most volcanically active body in the solar system. Europa's surface is mostly watery ice, and Ganymede is the largest moon in the solar system, and it is the only known to have its own internally generated magnetic field, and Callisto's surface is extremely heavily scattered and ancient. So next is lymphatic filariasis or LF. So LF or elephantiasis is a neglected tropical disease. It is transmitted through mosquitoes. So Mass Drug Administration was launched by Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare to eliminate lymphatic filariasis by 2027. The next topic is trends in maternal mortality 2000 to 2020 report. So this report is released by WHO. As per the report, every day in 2020, approximately 800 women died from preventable causes related to pregnancy and childbirth. In 2020, 70% of all maternal deaths were in sub-Saharan Africa. The next topic is Dar es Salaam Declaration. So it is a declaration made by 12 countries to end AIDS in children by 2030. The next topic is International Health Regulations 2005. So it is a legally binding agreement of 196 countries to build capability to detect and report potential public health emergencies worldwide. The next topic is hybrid sounding rocket. So if a rocket uses different propellants, one solid and the other liquid or gas, is called hybrid rocket. So sounding rockets are those where one or two stage solid propellant rockets used for probing upper atmosphere regions and for space research. So India's first hybrid sounding rocket launched by private players from Chengalpattu in Tamil Nadu. The next topic is nuclear energy program. So Haryana's first nuclear power plant will be set up in Gorakhpur village. Next topic is Bharat 6G mission. So 6G is the successor of 5G. It has a frequency of range of 95 gigahertz to 3 terahertz. It is almost 100 times faster than 5G. 6G network provides ultra high performance, intelligence, massive connectivity, bandwidth and ultra low energy and cost. So for 6G research and development, Bharat 6G vision document was released under the Ministry of Communication. The next topic is space tourism. So in India, Gaganyaan mission is getting ready for the space tourism by 2030. So there are two types of space tourism. One is suborbital tourism, where we can experience 6 minutes of zero gravity at 100 kilometers height, and the other one is the orbital tourism, where we can remain a day or for weeks in orbit at the height of 400 kilometers. The next topic is One World Tuberculosis Summit. So, this summit was organized by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare and Stop TB Partnership with the theme Yes, We Can End TB. So, in this event, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has released Leading the Way India TB Report 2023. So, as per the report, highest cases are in Delhi and the lowest TB cases are in Kerala. So, India has contributed the highest number of TB cases in the world. So, some initiatives are also launched by Indian government to eliminate TB. So, they are Nikshai Poshan Yojana, National Tuberculosis Elimination Program, Pradhan Mantri TB Mukt Bharat Abhiyan, New Diagnostic Test, Ayushman Bharat Digital Health Mission. So, all these are some of the initiatives taken by India to eliminate the TB. The next topic is biocomputers. So, biocomputers are defined as the computers that use biological components like brain, organoid, or the brain cells instead of electrical components. The next topic is quantum communication. So, the quantum theory and laws are used for the communication network to protect and secure the data. So, next one is sodium intake reduction. So, WHO report highlighted to reduce the intake of sodium by 30% by 2025 globally, as it increases the risk of heart diseases, strokes, and premature death. The next topic is controlled re-entry of satellite. So it involves deorbiting to a very low altitudes to ensure that impact occurs within the targeted safe zone. So ISRO has carried out this experiment on the aged satellite. The next topic is pallet beam propulsion. So as per this system, this theory, a laser hits the pallets of the heavy spacecraft and it heats them and breaks them into small parts and melts them to become the plasma. The next topic is food irradiation. So, radiations like gamma rays, X rays are sent through the food products like agricultural products to delay the decaying process. So, this method is called food irradiation. The next topic is Candida auris. So it is a multi-drug resistance fungus. So even antibodies are given, the symptoms like fever, chills don't go away. So it is currently spreading in USA. So it is an anti-drug resistance fungus. Next is Technology and Innovation Report 2023. So this report is released by United Nations Conference on Trade and Development. The next topic is Vaibhav Fellowships. So it is a fellowship given to NRI researchers to improve the research ecosystem of India's higher educational institutions. So it is launched under the Ministry of Science and Technology. The next topic is Learning Science via Standards Initiative. So it is launched by the Bureau of Indian Standards. The main objective is to use the scientific concepts, principles and laws in practical application to help the student understand better. Next is sand battery. So sand battery is the high temperature thermal energy storage that uses sand to store heat energy. So Finland has installed world's first sand battery that can store heat for renewable energy sources for months.